Hello, my name is Tom Perry. This is the Lessons Learned for the Needs Assessment conducted for the Training and Device Branch. A quick background. This needs assessment was originally started to look into if there was merit to a request for more training devices from a school. My client is responsible for supporting and funding the training for an Army Aviation weapons system. There was a request for more equipment that would amount to over $100 million in the next 3 years. The client had concerns that more equipment was not the best or only solution. He had made several requests to the school to justify the needs, but met with no success. I was asked to determine if any need existed for more equipment and if there was any alternatives that could mitigate this. For my assessment, I was originally intending to do an audit of the school's resource documents, the program of instructions, POIs, policies and procedures, equipment inventory, and manpower reports. Additionally, I plan to observe planning and progress meetings to determine what other factors may be influencing decisions. During the second meeting with 4 of the stakeholders, it became apparent that there were serious disconnects, gaps in policy and procedures that were impacting the school's performance. An audit would not be beneficial, so a limited survey on the use of one device was conducted to gather soft data on the perceptions of the instructors. This was compared to the device capabilities to determine where a delta existed in the understood and actual capabilities. Additionally, the POIs were reviewed for planned device usage, and that was compared to a summary report collected by a third party. What valuable lessons did I learn from this? The first lesson is to be flexible and spend adequate time learning about the issues. This was evident when, after several hours of meetings and conversations, the group acknowledged that there were many unknowns and areas in current policy that were not being followed. The second is to manage expectations. When this process started, one stakeholder was expecting a silver bullet to use to shoot down future efforts. Another expected that this was a witch hunt and that nothing was going to come out of it in their favor. A third stakeholder was expecting that it was the other person's problem and they were in no way responsible for the current situation. The last lesson I'd like to share is to document everything. During this, keeping track of the conversations, interviews, and data sources became a hotly contested issue. Some extant data was presented, and it was quickly attacked as not valid and could not be right. It showed the device usage in the low 20 percentile. The data was correct and collected in a responsible manner, but because of the documentation, when it was challenged, the source could not be readily disclosed. Recommendations. In general, these lessons should be applied early and referred back to during any needs assessment. I would recommend to develop a contract or a memorandum of understanding that the client and any stakeholders sign and have access to. This will also allow that during the progress of the assessment, if someone comes into after the fact or late to the party, they're able to read what the original document and original intent was and continue forward. It'll reduce a lot of the duplication and extra work. This will spell out the intent and the final use of the needs assessment. This will calm fears that occur during any inspection. Thank you for viewing, and just to let you know, this was built with Screencast-O-Matic. If you want more information, you can go to screencast-o-matic.com. Thank you very much. Again, my name is Tom Perry, and have a great day.